Looks like somebody
Kendall.
trying to get clean shaven here.
Race well often.
Yeah. Just so proud of Kendall. Just, leaders, real leaders aren't people who talk all the time. They're people who do. And Kendall has done. He has gone out there and his last 2 weekends, I don't remember 2 starts like that in a long time, really by anybody that has played for me. So just proud of that. The stats just speak for themselves. I know you guys already know it, but I'm talking about 18 ground balls, about 3 double plays. He only got to a 3-ball count 3 times in the entire ball game, and he walks 2. And some of those pitches were pretty darn good pitches on walks. So just can't say enough. He put our whole club on their back. We knew scoring runs today was going to be difficult. But I tell you what, the Harris kid came in there and was just phenomenal. I mean, he looked like a big leaguer. I'm looking at the scouting report, and everything it said about him just didn't match. It said our scouting report had 90-93, and that guy's throwing 97 and throws 101 on 1 pitch. We just couldn't get our barrels in the spot. And the scouting report mentioned that he struggled to locate pitches. He located everything against us. So, hats off to him. I really felt like we were going to get in the middle of the game and create some things, and the Harris kid just stopped us from creating any kind of momentum offensively.
John, there was a cool moment in the 8th inning where you came out, they threw it in a pinch hitter, and Kendall gets a standing ovation for staying in the game. I mean, it seemed like he wanted the ball, the fans wanted him the ball, and you wanted to have the ball.
Yeah, and Butch, obviously, if he tells me, hey, Coach, I'm tired, which is fine,
right.
But it's been 4 years, and Kendall's never said that ever. He's never tired, but. We weren't going to take him out of the ball game there. What we were going to do is just talk about the next guy up and situationally how we're going to handle it. And of course, Slaughter's all over that. He can tell you exactly what the guy's done at every previous, swing. And so I think we had a really good chemistry going there today. And with 18 ground ball outs, you're creating some serious movement with your fastball. And that's the thing Mitch kept saying down the stretch. He's like, hey, he doesn't have as much velocity, but he's got more sink than he did at the beginning of the game. And those, turning those double plays was just huge. And I tell you what, Coach Mingione, they ran a hit and run, and Coach Mingione moves Frazier 2 steps to his glove hand side and put him right where that ball was. Otherwise, we probably just get 1 out there, but instead we turn a double play on a hit and run, which you got to be in a perfect spot, and the ball's got to be, hit right on the nose, and that's exactly what happened. So I think, we had a pretty good plan. We had guys in the right spot, and Kendall just executed the plan.
These first 2 games, scoring early, it's obviously something you haven't always done. That's going to be important.
Yeah, it really takes the pressure off when you score runs early, and it puts you behind the 8 ball a little bit when the other team scores on you early, and that's something that we've gone through a little bit. But again, Kendall just put our whole club, the first inning, I think it's a 9-pitch inning, and it's just, 1, 2, 3, and the meat of their order is very good. I mean, those guys take great swings, and they're tough to deal with. But I thought Kendall did a great job of just creating enough movement to get guys out. And to credit them, they hit some balls very, very hard today that were outs, and sometimes that's just how it works.
Thoughts on tomorrow's pitcher?
Yeah, we're going to roll Lindgren into the pen, and we're going to ask him to get loose, and we're going to see where we go from there. If he feels any discomfort, then we're going to go in a different direction. But if he feels like he wants the ball and he feels very comfortable, we're going to let him go and start tomorrow.
This will be kind of a game time.
Yeah, it'll be a game time, but we'll put Lindgren out there and see how he feels. If he feels any discomfort at all, or if he feels like it's just not happening, we'll go in another direction, just to give him a little more time to get ready.
How about Slaughter the last 2 games behind the plate? I know that Ammo did a good job last weekend, but just having him back there again, it's just got to be a comfort level.
Yeah, he's done a tremendous job. He's a great leader, but Ammo's done a phenomenal job as well. We're really fortunate. We have 2 senior catchers who have done a heck of a job for us. And, what's amazing about Slaughter to me, I mean, really, he spent 5 days doing nothing. I mean, he had to build back up and was really weak. I mean, I'm visiting him in the hospital room, and I mean, he was sick. Really sick, like no color in his face type sick. So to come back just a week later and do what he's doing, it's a real credit to who he is and what his focus level is.
If Jacob doesn't feel right or look right, you've got other choices.
We do have other choices. It could be a Ross Mitchell. It could be a Bracewell again. It won't be Woodruff because we probably are going to start him on Tuesday. But we'll look at all the options and see who matches up the best.
I know it's not the typical 1-2 in an SEC rotation, but Luis Poirena and Kendall Graveman just seem to be the perfect kind of situation for you right now.
Yeah, I think Luis, especially in our ballpark, really matches up well. You know, he's had a couple of the first inning jitters or whatever, what have you, but I think, you know, he's just done a great job. He really has. And he just, the one thing you're going to get out of him every time is an unbelievable competitor. It's hard to run on him. It's hard to bunt on him. It's the same thing with Kendall. You know, if you're trying to generate something, those guys just, they don't allow the little small ball things to happen because they're so good in that area.